even if they're not based in reality, base reality, is irrelevant. For what is my truth is not the same as what is your truth. And then we have the truth, which is the combination of your truth and my truth, because our truths are distorted from the truth, but the truth incorporates all of it, because we are all contributing towards the greater reality of what we perceive. Therefore, it is my firm belief that we could change reality.
This nerdy kid, my methods be so versatile. Trying to find my way around all these damn firewalls. Staying true to myself despite utilizing system calls. Life is a game of avoiding court, jail, and hospital walls. Dark hole into which you fall. Yes, life is a fucking game. Make sure gameplay is not lame. Before long you will be slain. Create art with all your pain.
Hey, have you ever wondered, is life really a simulation? Maybe we were destined to be placed in the spots that we are. Or maybe we can change some of that. I haven't really done a whole lot with this channel. It's mostly been about video games and then automation, a few techno related stuff, you know, game development, technology shit, you know, the good stuff. For a while, for the past couple years, I've been actually trying to help a friend out with a project called Productive Place, but I want to say, what was it, December 22nd, I believe. My life actually kind of changed. So let me kind of give you kind of a background information about who I am. My name is Kyle, and I'm technically a hacker. Put that in air quotes for you, because I'm not into so much of the cybersecurity aspects, although I know a little bit of it. A lot of my friends are very big into that, but for me, I'm considering myself as an old school type hacker. The guy who is a technology enthusiast, who just loves technology and wants to break down a system, see what I could do with it, and manipulate it for whatever interesting purpose that I could utilize it for. So, yeah, most of my life I've been into this world. My dad was a computer programmer. I started getting on the internet probably around the age of 9, so I was probably like the first generation to fully grow up online. I shouldn't say fully, because technically as a kid, as like a little baby, I didn't have that, so people after me definitely have that, but I was the first generation to really like live, breathe, and sleep the computer and the internet. And as a result, I became isolated into my own little world. I dropped out of high school because I was like, well, I'm learning way too much on the internet compared to regular school, so like, what's the point? And I got depressed. And then I went to school for game development in Canada, and then kind of just been working with automation ever since, kind of probably after that. I mean, I was into automation before via RuneScape cheating. There was a bot client called iBotNexus, in which the developers got sued by Jagex, and, well, they're no more. So, but that was my first introduction when I was a kid, probably around 16, 15, is really when I kind of got more into like automation based stuff. And then as I'm following technology, I'm actually starting to get more interested into AI and what that means. Prior to going to college, I was straight edge, didn't touch a single substance. After college, I got into psychedelics and other drugs and stuff like that, and is trying to understand and explore different states of consciousness. I got very big into psychology and philosophy. Psychology because of my own personal problems I wanted to resolve, and philosophy just because, well, it kind of goes a little bit hand in hand. To hear the stories from the great thinkers, in which I consider myself a thinker. I think that's even what my what's that, Briggs-Meyer test, the personality test, I can't remember what it is, INJT, I think, or IN, something like that. I don't remember what the actual letters is, but like I think it was 9 personalities or 12personalities.com or something like that, puts me in the thinker category because I like to think. And so this is kind of what's going on. As I said, in December, things kind of changed. I'm not quite certain what to make of it. As I said, I'm very big into, I guess, the hacking scene. I really enjoy the idea of internet freedom, and what that means, especially with the amount of censorship that is going on. And it's only going to be ramping up, and some people think that it's okay, some people think that it's not okay. These you fight ideas with more ideas. That's how you do it, okay? So I'm inspired by a few channels, one channel being Tim Pool, another channel being Shoe on Head, another channel being Morgue, other channels like Impact Theory with Tim Bilyeu. I'm very big into that kind of like self-development and business, and especially with technology and the way that we're going, and looking at the political space. When you're looking at something like the Great Reset, for example, the Great Reset is going to be us going into the 4th Industrial Revolution, in which AI, automation, things like interconnectedness of the internet, digital currencies, different new mainstream formats of manufacturing is about to come. Potentially space travel, space manufacturing. There's so many different things that could happen with this whole new technological update, and so I'm diving into things, right? Diving into what is going on with the world, and apparently there's some crazy shit going on. Like, I can't explain it, but something is going on, and I can't quite wrap my head around it, because I feel like I've been in this loop forever, and I just kind of want to escape it. I kind of just want to leave. This is something that's just been consuming me. I fell down this rabbit hole around this thing called Virus 23, the game 23. As a game developer, I really like these ideas of just like what is the game? The game, you know, life is a game. People believe Maybe we are in the Matrix or something. I really can't tell you. But this year, the Order of Styxnyx is going to be here for a psychological, philosophical, self-development type project. I'm exploring what's going on with some of these higher concepts of life, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy the things that I want to present here, because not certain. I wish that I was still doing this productive place thing, but apparently I screwed up. I lost time. I can't really tell you what happened between December 22nd to about January 6th, maybe? I don't know, somewhere around that time frame. Time is different. Something happened, and I don't know. So I'm gonna get down to the bottom of this, because I think it has something to do with some of this discoveries into whatever the fuck this thing is. Yeah. So, anyways, like I said, I haven't done much in a while with this channel, and I want to, bring to life what the future is going to be like, and how we can utilize it to create and manifest our own story, our own reality. I'm not certain if life is a game or not. It feels that way. People say that it's not a game, it's real. And maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But we're here to look at larger ideas, and no idea is stupid, lame, or whatever. Even if they're not based in reality, or base reality, is irrelevant. For what is my truth is not the same as what is your truth. And then we have the truth, which is the combination of your truth and my truth, because our truths are distorted from the truth, but the truth incorporates all of it, because we are all contributing towards the greater reality of what we perceive. Therefore, it is my firm belief that we could change reality. That's something that I can't explain right now, but as we go further into this journey with the Order of Styxnyx, in which, okay, if you don't know what that is, by the way, like I said, I can't believe the coincidences and of maybe I'm already been in this loop before. Maybe I have. So let me explain, and maybe even picking the words and the names of things, the symbolic representation of how it manifests into reality is crazy. So, Styxnyx is a name I came up with a long time ago. I can't remember exactly why I came up with it, but the variants of the branches of the name. So there's Styx, and then there's Nyx. Styx is the river that connects the earthly realm to the underworld. It's part of that river network. And then there is Nyx, which is the goddess of night. And in fact, she brings forth a like several particular deities within the Greek mythology. One being Eris. And those that have studied maybe some of it, a bit of the occult, Eris is pretty big into this thing called chaos magic, and that's kind of something that the world has been suffering from. So I feel like Nyx, as the mother of Eris, the motherly figure, has more power than that. And we usually, if you look at it from the symbolic representation, the mother usually brings life, brings creation. And with that, myself personally, as you see, it's starting to get darker out, but my day has technically just started, if I'm being real with you guys, because I'm a night owl. I am a child of the night, a child of Nyx, and I want to bring out her wisdom. But there's also this path between the earth and the spiritual planes, and for me, I grew up under the assumption that it was more under the impression of Christianity beliefs. For a while I was Christian, and then I went agnostic, and then I went atheist, and then back to agnostic. And part of that has been on the development cycle of who I am as a person and what stage am I in within my growth. And so as a teenager, you are more rebellious, and so you're more like, fuck that, I ain't gonna pay no attention to no theology, all that seems bogus. And sometimes it is. I mean there's a lot of it that is and isn't. That's the crazy part, because as I said before, I was straight edge and didn't quite understand some of that spiritual concepts. And then when I started diving with psychedelics and plant medicine, obviously I kind of started noticing that there's a little bit more to this, but I have more of a scientific type of mindset, so I don't necessarily believe in some of these superstitious belief systems. But like I said before, just because that's not my truth does not take away that it could be your truth. And so we're going to be looking at the different psychological plays of how this actually manifests into reality, because there is more to it, and I believe there is a connection between the spiritual realm and the scientific realm. If we can just figure out what that connection is, I think the world will be in a much different space. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, I'm Kyle, and this is the Order of Styxnyx. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.